Okay, and we are live once again from a secondary location where I have only one screen available to me. It's going to be like this on Sunday's stream as well, so just kind of bear with me, please, while I did want the full screen. While we kind of figure this out. Wait, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. So, welcome to part 19, I believe. I don't have a thing in front of me of playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Final Fantasy 1 party. Let's load up a save file. We are currently just finished the Mullonde Castle. We're gonna head down to Mullonde Chapel, as it's called here. At this point, Final Fantasy 1 is a fortress, so we're slowly starting to retrieve some new items in that area. So the current team setup, we have a red wizard with a blade, buckler. Buckler is the best shield they get in FF1. Armor. Geomancy's unused. We have math skill for magic spells that he was able to use. We have Ninja with the Grace Brand, Black Garb. Black Garb is the Diamond Armor. It's the best armlet in FF1, the best piece of clothing in Tactics. Power Gauntlet. We can't use Throw, but she does get to use Time Magic. She can cast Haste on me. Our Black Wizard with a Rod, Ribbon, Black Robe. Finally, something better than clothing. Well, actually, they have the armlets before, that's true. Yeah, Ribbon, Black Robe, Black Magic, Time Magic, Teleport. White Wizard with Mage's Staff, Ribbon, White Robe. And then White Magic item, Throw item. Because the only other spell they have that's in White Magic is Silence, which... You know what? We don't really have good items. I might actually switch over to that. That is something that can be used going forward. So I'll just keep throw items. It doesn't do anything, but neither does any other ability I would use here. So we're going to save that. Begin the Mullonde battles. And we're in the Flying Fortress until the final Mullonde battle. The final Mullonde battle is when we get into what will be the final dungeon, the Chaos Shrine in FF1. So yeah, without further ado, let us get over there. We avoided that battle. I do want to buy backup armor in case if anything I have currently gets broken. Having more mage's staffs will also be good. I can't do more ribbons, but I can do more robes, even though they're a bit expensive. We'll do 5 each of those. It's very pricey. Luckily I have the money because I'm not buying much else for this build. 10 Elven Cloaks will be good. Save before going to battle. And I think... no. This is the second to last defeat all enemies fight that we're about to go into here. So this is where the Temple Knights turn on Funeral. Start to go with their own ambition, build their own world. Right, so at the front of the chapel, we want... it doesn't really matter where you are. I'll put you here. We're going to put you up here, I think. Yeah, I like that. And then in the back, we're going to have these two. I don't remember where this is on the battlefield. So I'll set them up like this. And we'll see what that does. I wish this was like the Ivalice Chronicles where it like showed you everyone's starting position on the field. Yeah, so that's not a great start, actually. Let's see, 2, 6, 6, 10, 12. But they can... okay, I don't think you can even move on like a prime tile anywhere. So actually standing on height 2 is not gonna screw me over. Just haste, I think on her. It's probably a little bit of a better option. He didn't do anything, so that's interesting. Should check what his secondary ability is. Bran. What a name. The Geomancers can do some nasty things. Be a little careful of them. We can throw. That's also interesting. Okay. Not too concerned about these guys, although they do have guns, so maybe I should be a little bit concerned. Just like in real life, they have guns and you should be a little bit concerned. So what is your secondary? Because that white mage can have math skill. He has nothing in this case. Okay. Right. If I do height 3, how many of them does that hit? It targets the 2 mediators, which isn't special. I thought this was like 9. He's on 9. He's on 10. 600. I don't need to do that. Height 3 doesn't have anything that would prevent him from being silenced, does he? I don't think so. This road. Nope. Height 3. Maybe I'll do sleep. Yeah, I just kind of like that better. Because that'll kind of mess up the mediators too. Or, yeah, the mediators. Not if they both block it, though. Okay, well, one of them's still around, the other one isn't. Certainly take that. How much closer do I need to get to silence you? Of course, like, that's his turn, right? Like, there's no way that's not his turn. So, 2, 3. You can't get me there, at least. You shouldn't be able to get any spell off before this is cast. Though I don't like 77% chance. Gotta take what we can get here. Move here, I can get this guy. What if I cast Flare? 171. That doesn't do a lot of damage. I do get it off really quickly, though. I can cast it twice. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna flare you just to get rid of you. I'm gonna wake him up. Well, that's fine. Hopefully this works. Okay. If all the white mage has is white magic, I'm not too concerned. He can maybe cast Holy. He probably can cast Holy. But I'll just kind of deal with that, I guess. Right. Big damage on you. Which is probably going to get healed right now. But what if I height 3 attack? We'll do height 3 Blizzaga. Shouldn't hit any of my people. Yeah. Silence might have been a more interesting. Yeah, now he's down, so he does still get to heal himself. Oh well. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I probably can't get anything off. Yeah. Unless something gets in 4, which it doesn't look like it. Everything goes after. 237. I don't know how much he's going to be healed by. We'll still do it. I'll wait here. Interesting. He's not using... He might not have the right geomancy skills. Which is... It's always hilarious when that happens. So 204... 106. Right. I got a holy off on you. Where can you move? Okay, that's what I thought. so we gotta move over here. Summoner can still hit me, but I'll live with that. 78. I don't think he'll survive Flare. I don't remember exactly how much it does. Also, the summoner's not going to attack me, so that's a bit strange. I'll just move up here. Right now, she's out of MP until an enemy crystallizes or something. Yeah, once you get the end game gear, this gets so much easier. Okay, well, I mean, I don't like her being on a height 3 tile, but I can probably find other stuff to do. 234, basically almost killed. Not quite. Yeah, I think all of the most difficult battles for this challenge are behind me at this point. Height 5, I think, will get the summoner. Yeah, that'll just finish him off. So we'll just do a fire up. Easy peasy. Oh, I forgot about you, but you're okay. Here, they're both gonna go. Yeah, you have your ability to throw. She might actually go down, yeah, if he hits her, which he probably will. I don't know why he wouldn't. Okay. That's fine, because the white mage is right there to revive. That is exactly what we'll do. Move back down here onto a height that cannot be influenced by any height shenanigans. You'll do the same. Stay out of range. Then you get another turn. We've got you on height 9, you on height 9. Oh, you are such fools. We're gonna Thundaga you two. Yep, you went down. I think he just has low faith, so he's gonna be a slower. Once the ninja gets up, you can do physical attacks. Yeah, if he doesn't run too far away, that is. Arise. Just have you wait. You'll kind of be bait. Haste yourself. What can I do to you? 40 and 41. Is that crime? Right, okay. Can almost move in range to attack, not quite. Just gonna wait. Haste herself and close that distance. Who is he gonna go? He's gonna go for her. Okay. That works for me. Also puts him on height 9, which also works for me. Should probably keep her healed up though. Yeah, 16 is not divisible by 3. She'll get a turn. So I think what I'll do, can't cure, I'll cure Aga this tile and have her attack from the side. % is not great. Okay. So we're both height 3 again. 61 EXP. I don't think that's prime. It is. And is anyone else prime? Nope. Alright. Another Thundaga for you. Should also, yeah, slowly advance. Hunting. Kiraga's gonna heal the ninja. Who's now going to go behind. Alright. Easy fight. That wasn't too bad. I think, yeah, like I said before, I think all the difficult fights for this challenge are behind me. Not that it's necessarily going to be easy going forward, especially like the final boss and everything, but we're through the worst of it, like for sure. So let me just, yeah, I have to check comments manually. It is unfortunate. I apologize. I also apologize. No frames have dropped yet, so we're still in good shape there. Okay, yep, there's nothing. So I don't want that full screen till I click full screen. I also, yeah, I'm sure if anyone watched yesterday, they probably noticed I was a bit irritable. I think trying to figure out what that was. I mean, I think part of it is kind of the more obvious thing of like I am currently like in a place that's very warm right now and I don't like the heat, and the heat makes me kind of like groggy and irritable. So that was a factor, but I think also like I had to hung out with some good friends of mine and we, said our goodbyes, not knowing when we're going to see each other again. And there's, a certain level of sadness associated with that. But sadness is a very, what's the word? Is a very private emotion because it displays vulnerability and you don't want to show it to people. Whereas anger is a more performative emotion because it's saying, hey, look at me, I can mess you up if you continue to irritate me. And so, like, the sadness gets displaced as anger when in a situation where, like, you're in front of people or people can see what you're doing. So the emotion gets played off in a way that isn't necessarily related to what's actually going on. So I will try to be a little more careful about that and not be so irritable going forward, but I am a human being subject to emotional, whatever. So just be aware that there may be other times where the irritability comes out. But yeah. Anyway, that's what that's about. So we get some new equipment now from the Flying Fortress. So we already have all the ribbons, the white robe and the black robe. So the next thing we get is one of the mage shields. Mage shields. So one of the mages, you get in Final Fantasy 1, they have a shield called Protect Cloak that everyone can equip, including like the White Wizard and Black Wizard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give them one of these Elven Cloaks, which is basically the same that gives them 25% evasion to everything. You get two of those in the game. One is in the Flying Fortress, the other is in the final dungeon. So this is how they're gonna have that Protect Cloak equipped, and functionally it is a shield. It gives you evasion, which is what a shield does. So I am saying that is the FF1 equivalent of the Protect Cloak. Right now the white mage gets it. Eventually the black mage will also get it. So I am going to save state this so that if I lose this battle, I can restart after everything's been equipped. So this battle, and the annoying thing about this battle is I can break your equipment, which is part of the reason why I wanted to buy so many replacements. The ribbon being broken would be especially devastating. I only have one backup for that, so I need to be careful. I think this is a good start, but we'll see. Is this the battle I'm thinking of, or is that the other battle? It is this one. Okay. Actually, are there three battles here, or are there only two? I thought there were. Oh, yeah, that's right. I know what the next one is. I remember exactly what the next one is. Alright, we're gonna... see, I don't like how they're already getting turns. Haste. Whoop. Okay. Haste and run up here. I just want to be out of range of their sword skills. Haste. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't do anything about Ramza being in range, unfortunately. He only loses like mithril mithril armor and a mithril helm. So, like, I'm not too concerned. He also went down, which is actually the more concerning thing about this. But, what does the turn order look like right now? Okay, so his turn comes after the white mage. How quickly can I get these spells off? I need to move 5 spaces closer. Can I do that? This is super risky. Is that going to go off before my holy? Nope, okay. 4 spaces. If these miss, this is devastating for me. Okay, between those 2 spells, he'll go down and I'll win this fight. So yeah, this one pretty easy. Not a lot to worry about here. He's been holied. Oh, any magic counters. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Which means, yeah, his holy's just going to do nothing on this turn. It'll get flared. And that should hopefully do enough to end the fight. We'll see, because he's not casting anymore, so it won't do the same amount of damage it was going to do. Okay. We're good. That's a win. Easy win. I don't know if the next fight will be so easy, but it shouldn't be, like, super difficult either. Right, so now we get the final thing from the Flying Fortress, which is the Sasuke's Blade, which goes on the ninja. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to give you equipped shields. So now you get, where is it? It's somewhere in here. Is it just Koga Blade? It might just be Koga Blade. That's like the closest thing I can find, right? Okay. So Koga Blade, Ninja can't equip the Aegis Shield, even though we have one. Can't equip the Elemental Shields, which I'm trying to find. Oh, there they are. Flame is just a little bit better than Ice. This is a ribbon. Black Garb. Not Bracer, but I do have Power Gauntlet, which I think Koga Blades scale based on speed and not physical attack. So that probably doesn't matter. She's fitted out. He needs his armor replaced. Do I have replacements? I do. Oh yeah, I bought plenty of these too. Yep, just for this very reason. Okay. And then nothing new for the mages. Alright, so we're going to save state that, so we don't have to redo equipment every time. And go into the next battle. So we are now officially in the area equivalent to the Chaos Shrine in FF1. So we'll start getting... You do get the Excalibur before going in, but I don't have a Knight, and Knights are the only FF1 unit that can equip the Excalibur. So nobody here can use it. Also, only Knights can use Knight Swords in FFT as well, so since I don't have a Knight here, I can't use it. Imagine that. I thought there was some exposition before we started, but I guess not. So usual haste rams up. I think Zalbag has blood suck, so I need to be a little careful here. Well, actually, everyone should be immune to it except Ramza, because they have ribbons. Vampire, as it's called in this version, yeah. Height 4. I was going to try to down Zalbag as quickly as possible. So height 4, Thundaga. 116, that's fine. Oh, does that increase his speed? Oh. Yeah. Let's, like, start moving back. How does the turn order go? It's after Zalbak's turn, too. Hmm. I should let him come to me. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I don't like what they can potentially do while I'm waiting. God, yeah, that's exactly the kind of stuff I'm afraid of. We're gonna wait. Great. Was that like an instant kill for him? I think it was. Oh, not quite. Oh, no, it was. Yeah, what am I talking about? So they're both down. She's not down. I think she's gonna go down before, like, I can't do anything except have her try to attack. Which maybe she'll do some damage. That's not worth the fact that he's gonna, like, get speed. Okay. Okay, so I think the solution here is I need to just move forward as soon as I can. It was only 60%, but I had to take it. 4. Yeah, no, because you have to, like, finish it. So this isn't going to be a win. Right, we're reloading. Have a better idea of how to approach this. Doesn't matter where he goes. Alright. This fight, like, is brutal in the main game, too. Just because of, like, what he does to Zalbag and... Like, I'm playing this in the Evil East Chronicles, they have voice acting. I hated this. I hated this so much. It was so painful. There's not a great chance of survival here. I'm gonna start this off the same way. You're gonna get hasted. A little more exposition. Actually, he's undead. I should use Fire Rock. I don't know what I was thinking last. It needs to be that. If we move him up, that'll... Well... How far can Zalbag move? He can move really far. Like, I'm gonna be within striking range if I try to cast Holy on him. It's the big problem. You're going for Ramza. I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah, that'll get to him, right? What's that? Needs a lot of turns. 1, 2, 3. So a lot of this does kind of depend on what Zalbag does. Oh, you can just run up and fit. That means you're going to be able to. Yeah, see, this is why I really don't like this. Are they getting both of theirs off before I can get Holy off? There's no way the speeds work that way. There's no way. This is why I waited last time. Okay. I need to rethink this a little bit. If you had just a little bit more HP. But there's like nothing better I can equip him with. I can't do the diamond gear because he's not a knight. Okay, this fight actually is going to be a little bit tricky. I need to think about this a little bit. I don't think I can put them anywhere where they're just going to be totally out of fire, though. So once again, I think we're back to like trying to put these guys to sleep. It's kind of like the ultimate strategy. These guys do their thing. Okay, so you're height 1, you're 3, you're 1. 48, 51, 47 are almost all divisible by 3. 6, 84, 96. It's honestly like the best shot that I have. Just it hits everyone is the problem. Like, and it's back to that age-old thing. If this doesn't work on all of them, then they start waking each other up, and this will also sleep a couple of my guys. It's like I don't really want that. This fight doesn't give you an easy way to do this. And there's like nothing I can do that's only going to target. I hate this so much. Well, only one's targetable by height, too. So what levels worked? One of them, basically. I don't know, it's the only thing I can do that doesn't cause, like, any collateral damage. But you're just gonna get woken right back up immediately. Maybe that's, like, enough of a stall that I can do some damage to Zalbag. Oh, still going for the ninja. Okay. Right. I'm going for Ramza, which is less cool. Seriously? What is with this spell speed? This one at least won't end Ramza. And maybe I can, like, get them to sleep on the next turn. What are you gonna do, though? Come on. Will that be enough damage? I don't think so. Like, it's just barely not enough. I don't think they're going to survive to see another turn. Yeah, no, they're... Yeah. He's going to do the same thing, and I'm not going to get to cast Flare. Yeah. Crying out loud, man. It's really just a matter of, like, a couple of things needing to go right. So the only thing I can really do here that's worthwhile is get this one guy to sleep. Unless if EXP values happen to work out in my favor. I like 4. 4 doesn't do anything different than height. So that's cool. 3 gets 1 more of them, so maybe that's worth a try. In fact, you know what? I'll save state scum this. At this point, I've done it so many times. I'd like to try to not rely on it, but yeah. Nope. So let's reload that. Let's see what happens here. See if that gives a different result. But that missed both of them. So I don't like that. What about 1 back and forth? Come on, man. 3? 3's the number. Yeah. I'm gonna move over here. Well, actually, I'd like you to be bit. That is the role I would like for you to perform in this little event. Please don't wake up your allies. Okay. Good. That's what I was so well, I mean, that's the general idea of what I was hoping you would do. Thank you for playing your part. Zalbag's gonna try to take out Ramza. I am okay with that as long as I can get all these. Oh, he blocked it. Ooh. Now things are getting saucy. You're gonna do your thing here. I'm gonna move here, attack from behind. It's a 100% chance to work, by the way. 3, which I think I will do. Height 3, Firaga. Get that spell off. Oh, that'll wake him up. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. Why am I an idiot? Right. Get your flare going. Move way over here. Good. Okay, we're going to take out Ramza. That's good. We're going to hit both of them. That's actually fine, too, because I don't really need my ninja anymore. Well, unless if these 2 spells go horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, the Black Mage is way out of harm's way, so I think this is fine. He missed again. Wow. Get flare off. Boom, you're done. Okay, that's a win. Not too bad as long as you get some of those guys to sleep. Okay. So let me once again check. Whoops, let's not do anything weird now. It's like if someone happened to leave a comment today. Nope. No drop frames either. I like that. Because the internet here is generally not that great. Back. Continue. And we are now just in the Chaos Shrine. So far, the only things we'd be able to equip is another Sasuke's Blade, which no one can equip. So let us move on from that. And now we begin the final sequence of battles, starting with what will be the final defeat all enemies battle. Or a random battle, you know. Whatever one happens to come first. Speed through this. Right. I think the random encounter rate's much lower on this version than it is on the PlayStation version. Sure seems that way. Definitely not a complaint. I do like that that's the case. Buy a few more shields, just... And I think... Oh, I need extra black barbs, too. Look at that, I ended up spending all the money I had anyway. Okay, data... Save... Let's go. Wow, I did not think I would be making it to the final sequence of battles. This is actually really cool. Yeah. So after we're done with the Orbon Monastery fights, there's only 2 of them, we get another piece of equipment. Ninja, Black Mage, White Mage, whoops, Black Mage. Final defeat all enemies battle. Can she do anything? Not really. Which means we're gonna haste you. It's your turn next. Nope. Move up here. Jeez. They're all height. Do height prime. That affects 2 enemies. Height 5 affects 1. Height 4 affects 1. Height 3 affects none. Well, height prime it is. Start knocking these guys out. Oh, there's a 3rd one back there it also works on. Or it also has the potential to work on. What a useful turn that was. Wolfstan? His name is Wolfstan. Cuthbert is not the best name for a monk. But, you know, we'll accept it. Holy you, that won't finish you, but we'll begin to do something. They're staying on Prime Heights, which I like. He's moving on to a Prime Height, which I also like. Are there any elements they shouldn't be using on these knights? I don't think so. I think at this point in the game, they don't really have elemental equipment anymore. Yeah. Nope, we're good. This is a bit risky. Nothing there. Just hit him with Thundaga. This archer with Holy. Then we're going to Prime Height a bunch of guys. Okay. Prime Height Thundaga. Of course he blocked it. Are you kidding me? Dude, these knights are going to drive me crazy. Right, so haste on yourself. We're also going to wait here for now. Oh my gosh. Freaking magic evasion. Alright, I really couldn't do much to stop that from happening. Move over here. $82, full revive, 73. I'm gonna go for the full revive. I think the only one that can get me is the monk. Maybe. We'll see. Got a lot of Prime Heights going on again. Prime Height Thundaga. Okay, now it hits all of you. Right, he should run away. Really? Still can't reach anyone with Ninja? This is frustrating. Okay, reinstate haste. Phase 3 is going to hit the 2 monks, which are kind of the prime targets right now anyway. Gonna Blizzaga them. Wow. Well, good thing she has that shield. Okay, these guys are going to start advancing on me. Should probably flare that monk. Right. Any of you guys have anything nasty like that? You have counter. So I'd also kind of rather not deal with. Okay, well, it's not really anything for you to do right. Just gonna wait here. Or I can do this too. Oh, hold on, I need to check this. Okay. Oh, here you are. She can't move anywhere. 38%. Oh, there's a 48% chance of working, assuming like first strike doesn't screw me over. Yeah, that was the only thing I could really do right there. No, you're Wolfstan. You're Theodore. There's only a 70% chance of working. I have to go. Go up here. Oh. 10, 40, 28. 10, 40, 25. Only a 3% better chance to hit that. Okay, well. See, on 5, I can't do 3, not while she's on it. Hit this guy. Just have to deal with the low hit chances. Please don't miss. Okay. Of course, he might have chakra or something too. Dude, one hit. Yeah. This is why these fights are kind of awful, honestly. Still blocked it. Level 5. So I have to hope that won't, like, revive any of the enemies that are down. It won't. Good. He dropped a treasure chest. Are you Eustace? Theodore. That also gives Wolfstan a turn, which I kinda don't want. We'll just fire that general area. Hopefully take this guy out. Cool. Now that knight is in critical HP too. Okay. Assuming that doesn't mess. Move up here. Level 48. Her speed's 9. 8. Okay, she might outspeed him actually. Right, so you're 48.69, you're 49.92. I can't do anything that hits both of them. They are both. They're not. So to kind of see what works. 4. Oops, let's not do anything crazy. That'll hit only him, it looks like. That might be the thing I want to do. I think I'm out of Thundaga casts now. 46 damage. Nope, didn't outspeed her. Cool. Oh, she blocked it though. Yeah. I just do this. 73. They just don't have... Can't get good damage on these guys, man. I really want an enemy to crystallize so I can take their crystal and hope that it doesn't happen to where an enemy will get it before I will. Okay, I got a 43% chance hit. That's pretty good. Your height 3, your height 10. Faith 46. Faith 46. Oh, come on. What if I Raga off on this guy? Block him from reaching my white mage. Okay, that didn't work. Wouldn't have been a huge deal if it did. I think he got the treasure chest, but who cares about that? Okay, so he should just focus on running away. Throw stone. You do what you gotta do. So assuming that doesn't miss, that'll end him. Okay, that was the crystal I wanted. And I'm gonna still chase this guy down. Five. Okay. That's what I figured would happen. Okay, good. I did not want that to fail. Hopefully this doesn't miss. Okay, good. One enemy left, and I can use Holy on it. Holy doesn't miss. Oh, he's gonna run further away. This fight's never gonna end. Oh, well, I didn't need Holy. So I'm getting text that I have to answer right now. Don't need to answer that immediately. yeah, we're not changing anything between these battles. As long as he doesn't break her weapon, this is fine. Crushing armor is fine, I can live with that. Wizard's gonna destroy himself with a spell, and none of the other enemies can reach me on this turn. Reflect. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. 31 is 31 prime, I keep forgetting. It is, but I have prime EXP too, so you know. They're all height 0. So it's the Zaga. Will do some damage to me, but I'll live with it. As long as I stay out of range going forward. How much closer do I need to move? 1, 2, 3. Although, Carbuncle's going to screw that up, isn't it? Are you kidding me? I can't believe I got Carbuncle, dude. I'm actually going to reset that because that's really stupid. I'm sorry, that's just really stupid. And that kind of cost me my chance of winning. So I need to reset anyway. Right, okay. Yeah, we didn't change anything. We're just going straight into this. Like, I'm not teleporting far enough that it should be a problem. What makes this so crazy? Okay, so I didn't see what he was doing. Come on. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Alright, 270 again. Just using a healing spell. It's much better than Carbuncle. 54, 31. Same exact setup, actually. Two, that's fine. 41. Not bothered. Nope, come. 2, 3. That does move her into Thundaja range, but should have this fight over before too long. That actually goes off after Thundaja, which is not ideal, but still manageable. We're gonna get this spell off on him. He's gonna move out of range of his own spell, that's fine. As long as I can get Flare off. That's cool, you can learn spells that way? That's new, that's a new feature. He blocked Flare! Oh my god. Cool, man. He blocked Flare. See, that wasn't enough to finish it. Now I've got to, like, retreat away from all these mages. Very worried about. I got that teleport, but I'll miss a lot of the closer ones for some reason. I don't think I'm going to win this. This is so crazy. It's not crazy, but this had like a lower chance of success than I had initially calculated in my head. He can just finish her off right now. Yeah. And destroy her white robe in the process. It was 114, I think. I think one of the spells Ramza will do will heal less than that, right? EXP Prime. Kondaga. Let's just see. This is kind of my last chance. Yeah, this deals 102. I have one more turn. If I can just make it all the way to that turn without anything horrible happening. Without him getting healed up anymore. And then also the next spell that I cast needs to hit him. I can't miss it. Yeah, that heals everyone up there, which I don't care about. Some of these guys are hasted. Please let me go before that spell, before either of those spells land. Fuck, come on. No. Okay, it only healed 31. Dude, give me a turn, man. Okay. So all I need is one measly little turn. Well, his EXP has changed now. It's still a prime number. So this can't miss. If this misses, that's it. Okay, that's a win. Barely a win, but it's a win. It's funny the game still gives you gil at this point. You can't do any shopping beyond here. Alright. So we're gonna set up for the next fight. Wow, this is it. This is like the final stretch. I can't believe I made it this far with an FF1 party. This is wild. Right, so you need another black garb. We can now give the other mage shield to our black mage. Oh, you need a white robe again, too. Good thing I needed to do this. I forgot how much equipment I lost in the last fight. So you need another white robe. We're going to save state that, so I don't have to redo the equipment setup. Okay. Time to finish the last of the Temple Knights. I think this is what I want. And I think I want you back here. Don't fully remember, though. Yeah, that's what I wanted. He threw a stone! He can throw better stuff than that, and he threw a stone. Oh, I forgot to check to see if I got any messages by chance. Probably not. Tends to not happen, which is why I'm not checking very much. No. Okay. Full screen. I hope the mic isn't picking up too much noise from outside. There's not really a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. There's just going to be noise outside. We're going to haste Ramza. I'm going to move over here-ish. Level 54, 17 EXP. I think 54 is divisible by 3. I'm at the same level. Of course I'm at the same level. Why would this be easy for it? So we're gonna Blizzaga. There's no sense in even trying to move anywhere. Seriously? Why, man? Him in his safe little bubble, or her in her safe little bubble there. Maybe not that safe. Dude, are you kidding me? Okay, I thought these fights were like gonna be no big deal. It turns out, no, they're kind of a big deal, actually. Wait, did I save state? What fight is this? Okay. So I need Kleshian to move up, is what I need. So him running away is kind of what cost me in that last one. And yeah, now none of these guys can reach me either. Yeah, this is what I need. Perfect. Okay. $20. The same freaking... Okay, well, you know what? Rams is gonna die when this spell goes off anyway, so there's no reason to not do something that's also gonna hit himself. Like, it literally does not matter. So let's just do this. Maybe I could have actually run up and hit him with my sword, now that I think about it. That might have been a better move. But I did what I did. Too late now. I'll probably win this just because I can nuke him with the other two spells. Radcliffe, Cole, Esperus. Move you back here. Flare doesn't go off for a while, though. 249. Move you back here. Please don't. Okay. Nice block. Didn't really change things too much, but still a nice block. Didn't block that, though. But it's okay. He's already targeted with my two spells, so assuming that my mages don't get taken out, I should win this. And both of the ninjas just went, so I should be okay. Yeah, your spell's going off right now. It's just a matter of like keeping the black mage alive until flare goes off is what's going to determine the win. If these guys have any healing. So what is the turn order here? Lushian, Galfred, Radcliffe, they've like all got turns. Wait, no. Oh, flare is the very next thing that happens. Yeah, I've won. I don't need to do anything. He blocked it! You've got to be freaking kidding. And he's running away. And he's running away. Unbelievable. Come on. Okay, that was really unlucky. The chances of that happening can't be super high. Like, come on. Stupid game, man. Okay, so what are the odds of that happening? 30%. 30% chance of a block, and of course the game decides to just give it to me. Over back here. She's gonna Holy Ramza. Or do something else. What is he doing? That's not doing as much damage as... Maybe he's using Flare instead. Flare seems to have a longer cast time, so I don't know. If I learned my lesson from last time, we're gonna do this. Slash you with my sword. I'm using Unholy Darkness. Interesting. Move you back here. I did kind of block my ninja from being able to do a follow-up attack. You're going to follow up with that to make sure Ramza goes down. It's roughly what I would expect. I think you can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've... Like I said, assuming Flare doesn't miss again, it can do that apparently. Also, assuming they don't have any healing, they decide to use. Right, Holy can't miss. Or Holy doesn't do the same amount of damage that Flare does. So, we need Flare to go off. Magic Boost doesn't matter if he doesn't get another turn anyway. Oh, please don't miss. Okay. So dumb. So I'm going to save. I set myself up for the next fight. We're going to do the next fight next time. So, yeah, I don't actually have anything new. You do get the Masamune in this dungeon, but I'll do that after this fight. So the one thing I want to change, I want to give her the ice shield here, because the chemist in this fight can shoot with the ice gun. Which means I need to be able to negate that damage. I can't do anything about the lightning damage in this game. This fight's gonna be miserable. This fight is gonna suck. And this could actually be a wall. Like, I might need to, end this and, go level up somewhere. But we will figure that out next time. Because I've got to go tonight. So thank you to everyone who watched. I hope you appreciated this, and next time, well, we'll see how this fight goes. I don't think we'll be wrapping things up next time, but we'll be getting really close. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you the next stream, which will be Sunday at noon Pacific time. No, sorry. 9 Pacific time, noon Eastern time. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.